Hello everyone, my name is Rez Avramov, founder of Life Rebuilder Academy and creator of the Amputee Strong program, where we help our fellow amputees rebuild their life after losing a limb, and also not just rebuilding your life to where it used to be, but you have an opportunity to transform your life, to take it to the next level. Now, you're here today because you are probably either an amputee suffering from phantom limb pain, or maybe you're a relative or a family member or a friend of an amputee and you see how they suffer from this excruciating phenomena called phantom limb pain. Now, I don't know where you are on your amputee journey, whether this is just the beginning and you're experiencing phantom limb pain for a short period of time, or maybe you're already way on your path on this amputee journey and phantom limb pain is something that is just there and you have tried different modalities and different types of treatments and nothing really helped, and you've heard about mirror box therapy. And this is why you're here today, because today I have put together this series of videos for you to share with you my experience with mirror box therapy and how it helped me personally eradicate 100% of my phantom limb pain. Now, I want to make a statement here. Not every treatment provides the same results for everyone. We're all different. We come from different backgrounds. How we enter this amputee journey and how we experience phantom limb pain is very personal. Phantom limb pain is something that we can't even explain. It is a phenomena that we know of and it has been around for centuries, but we don't really understand what is the cause and how to work with it. For most of us, and you're probably the same, we are first given certain medications that address our nervous system, trying to reduce and work with this kind of pain. But let me tell you something. My journey as an amputee started in 2010. I survived a near-fatal head-on collision with a fully loaded semi-truck. That accident left me broken into a million pieces. I'm lucky to be here and speak with you today, and I've went through multiple surgeries and multiple years of healing to be here today and speak with you. But the one thing that I do know is that for myself, after the car accident, after many of my injuries somehow were put together in a way that I could operate, nothing optimal, but okay. My ankle was injured in such a devastating way. There was no solution I was willing to live with. And this is when I chose to have my right leg below the knee amputated. That amputation took place in 2013. The results of which were excruciating phantom limb pains that I have started to experience just a few days after I was released from the hospital. Because in the hospital, they have some serious ability to administer high dosage of painkillers and morphine and everything else, and that keeps us in a relatively stable place. But as soon as you go home, that phenomena, which we know a very high percentage of amputees suffer from, begins. The regular path is usually with medication. For myself, I've started to develop extreme side effects to that medication. Involuntary muscle contractions, loss of memory, fogginess, nightmares, phobias. I thought I was just on a different planet, and I didn't know what it was at the beginning, because the pain, people talk about phantom limb pain, but man, until you experience it, you can't really describe it, right? It's just this intense jolt of pain that you want to jump out of your skin when it happens, and you don't know what to do. It can last a few seconds, it can last a few minutes. We're all different on that level, and it's debilitating. You can't sleep because of it. It ruins your entire day. You can't function properly. Sometimes you can't be even fitted because the pain is so difficult to work with. So we try and find different ways to handle it. Now, I try different types of medications. I don't know where you are in the world watching this. Here in North America, we're mostly prescribed gabapentin or something from that family. This is a medication that targets the nervous system, and the idea behind it is that it is supposed to mitigate some of that pain. Because what happens with phantom limb pain, what we do know is that The brain is mapped in a certain way. Every organ has a position on the brain. And when that limb is missing, the circuit of neurons that fire signals to that limb still exists. So imagine, for myself, I'm a below knee amputee. The brain still thinks the foot is there. The path of nerves is still there, and it fires to that location. Now, because there is no limb there, there is no response. That open loop creates pain, and we don't really understand the mechanism behind it, but what we do understand now is there is a connection between the missing limb and the brain and how it's wired. For myself on my journey, I was adamant to find other solutions. How can I treat or at least reduce this phantom limb pain, because it was so debilitating. My life was just out of control at that point. This is when I was introduced to Dr. Ramachandra's work. Dr. Ramachandra is a neuroscientist. He experimented and studied phantom limb pain as part of his research, started in the early 90s and continued afterwards, wrote a few books. I'll share with you lots of resources during this video training, but you'll see how all of this will connect at the end for you. Anyways, he realized that there is a connection between how the brain is mapped and the connection to the lost limb. For myself, I started to study his materials, and I was fortunate enough to have a physiotherapist in my rehab facility. I live in Vancouver, Canada. Her name is Linda McLaren, and she is very versed with mirror therapy. And between learning what it is, preparing for it, and working with Linda, within 5 sessions, 15 minutes each session, my pain threshold was reduced by 60 to 70%. That was amazing. That was proof for me that this methodology for myself is valid. Then within 3 weeks of practicing every day 15 minutes, 100% no more phantom limb pain. Now I want to make a statement here. Not every therapy provides the same results for everybody. We are different. We enter this path differently. We experience pain differently. Our health condition is different. Our mental condition is different. There's a variety of issues here in play that dictate whether certain therapies help or not. With mirror therapy, it's not different. Now, if you have tried mirror box therapy in the past and it didn't work for you, I want to share with you this. There's a specific mindset, mentally, physically, emotionally, that need to be in place before you try it. There's a specific protocol to follow. There is a specific way to work with it, because what you are doing with mirror box therapy is you are rewiring your brain. For some of you, this may sound hokey pokey and, oh God, all these things. Trust me, I was the same. But I am a living proof that you can rewire your brain and you can activate certain changes in the brain that can help. I was able to eradicate phantom limb pain, and this is why I put together this program for you, because I wanted to share with you my success with mirror box therapy. I wanted to share with you how I see so many of you out there try it and just not maximize the result because you're not in the right mind frame. You're not in the right approach to experiment with phantom limb pain. So this series will give you that. In the next email you'll receive from me, there will be a link to another video, and I will dive deeper into mirror box therapy. I will share with you a little bit about the neuroscience, not too deep because it's complicated, and to be honest, you don't even need to know a lot of it in order to do mirror therapy. I want you to be able to experiment and try it on your own. Now, if you have a therapist that is versed with mirror therapy, that is great. If you know somebody that can benefit from this series of videos, please share this. Just share it on social media or via email. In the next video, I will actually explain to you this connection. I will actually show you a representation of how the brain is wired, and you'll start to understand how mirror therapy can work for you. We'll go through step by step. I will give you a live demo of mirror therapy and how you can try it. And to give you value, you know, this is why I do this work. This is why I created the Life Rebuilder Academy. This is why I've created the Amputee Strong program. I have experimented and have gained success along the path, not just for myself, for my clients and for other people that are part of our community now. And I want to share it with you. I want you to know that there are different opportunities and different ways to deal with this outside. This is one of them. Mirror box therapy is a modality that you may have heard of. As I said, maybe you tried without much success. I want to help you try it again or try it for the first time and see if it works for you. So next week, we'll continue this journey together. Check your inbox to see an email from me. There will be that second video there. And once again, if you know somebody who can benefit from this, please share it with them. I will see you next time.